World, day 10, and we're just setting out from Edinburgh today, and we had a nice sleep under the iconic Forth Bridge. I say under, see a good view to the side. Are you enjoying the trip so far, Sol?
Kind of not.
Wow, that's a good response. That I think that's sort of fairly.
It's fairly balanced. It's quite
balanced.
hopeful.
Yeah. How about you, Rubu?
Well, I've been enjoying the trip quite a good bit. It's day 10 now.
It's day 10.
What our fridge is like by now.
It's crazy.
Love a fridge.
Why is Mummy talking about fridges?
Because somebody who shall remain nameless, Ian, left all the food in the fridge but turned it off when we went away.
Their name was Ian.
This isn't at home, this is in the camper van, and I should point out that I'm not the only one responsible for sorting out fridges.
You were the one responsible for turning it off, though.
I did turn it off because I remembered to do that.
If we had
Which
just
was an important
forgotten about
thing.
the fridge, it would be on, and things would be a whole lot better.
Running the battery dead.
Got a solar panel on the roof.
Yeah, lots of solar up there at the moment. So viewers may be wondering where Merlin is. He is just wiping himself down. He managed to spill his porridge all over himself. And he's been to the tap. I think he's signalling that he's been to the tap twice. To wipe himself down. So we're going to be crossing over the road bridge. There's two of them, and we're going to be doing the middle of the bridges, and there's apparently a cycleway along there. Today is a day of ups and downs. So the original plan when we set off today was to do around about 32 miles to get to a campsite. But we've had a lot of hills today, and we've decided to cut it short and find a wild camp down by Loch Leven.
Very well, very well.
So morning of day 11, and it's raining outside and forecast to do so for most of the day, and we're gonna get up and do about 12 miles to get to a campsite, make it a short day and rest up and hopefully get out of the weather.
Room on either side. Plenty of room though. Come in and close the door, you'll find there's plenty of room.
And despite the weather forecast, we managed to pack up in the dry, which is good. There's even a patch of blue sky up there. So hopefully it won't be as wet as it's forecast, with yellow weather warnings of thunderstorms in the next 24 hours, but who knows. That's Rachel calling the boys back from the park.
they're gleefully ignoring.
We'll see if it works. Thank you, Scotland, for giving us access rights to camp in a park and leave no trace camping. All we've left is some dry patches on the grass here where our tents were. Raspberries, anyone? Blue bouncing, yellow wild raspberries, which are a little bit different.
What day is it on the trip?
Day 12.
Finally, I'm close to being free!
Day 12, and it's also Merlin's birthday. Happy birthday, 15 years to Merlin. These presents.
Ooh.
A good topical one. Ooh. Right,
Okay.
cooked breakfast, sorted out
Share that one.
for
Give me a second.
Merlin on his 15th birthday.
Yeah.
There you go, son.
This is the 21 card trick. There's 21 cards in here. Yeah, so, pick a card. This has been shuffled.
Get the lighter,
Okay. Show the camera. Put it in wherever you want in the deck. Okay, so I'll shuffle it back up again. Place down 3 cards. Well, basically I'm going to place down cards going like that.
3
And-
piles.
Yeah, 3 piles. And at the end of when I've placed in the cards, you'll tell me which pile it was inside of your card. So I'm just going to keep going through until...
That pile.
Let me light
Okay,
the stove.
so I'll put the piles together. And I'll do the same thing again.
Small stove, I think.
Pick a number between
Oh God,
1 and 15.
14.
Okay. We're going to take off 3 from that number
this is
because
speed
I like the
cooking
number
mammo.
3. So that's 11.
Doesn't naturally happen.
Which means all I have to do, that's 10 cards. This is your card.
That's right.
Magic.
And that's magic.
It's magic.
Meanwhile, behind us, we've got interesting experiments in pyrotechnics going on. Merlin's
Technical marshmallow.
round the campfire
Um,
with his jumbo marshmallows that he got for his birthday.
Come a little bit higher up.
That Rue tried to kill me with.
And we're just setting off. Trying to get to St Andrews, about 22 miles away, and we'll see what happens from there. Big hill today. This is steep, this one. Let's see how far you can get. Oh, this is Demon Hill. Oh, Murray's defeated. See if we can get past him. it, get to that corner and you're there. Well, Sol, I am very impressed with you. So I'm sat here with the king of the mountain climbers on bicycle. How did that hill feel?
If it was like 1 degree steeper, I'd just fall off because I couldn't make it up.
So
If you stop pedaling for 1 sec, like half a second, you're just done. And I made it all the way up without stopping.
very good achievement.
And I managed to actually drink 5 times out of my bottle while riding.
Did you?
Yeah, pull it out, drink, put it back.
Pro. So would you have been able to do that 12 days ago?
No,
Of course you
I
wouldn't.
wouldn't,
None of us could.
like, I probably wouldn't even make it up, like.
Yeah.
Also mentally,
stopped.
I would have just stopped at the
A
bottom
bit.
of the hill and just pushed up straight away.
Yeah. Which is what the rest of them are doing. And we have not seen them yet. We've been here
I
5
don't
minutes.
support- Yeah.
Another big uphill into the wind. Merlin's gone the whole way. Hopefully we might get a nice ride down into St Andrews. How was that hill?
Brutal.
He did it all the way.
Yeah.
And we can see the sea down there. So last little bit and then down all the way. Look at that. Okay. One of those. Thank Beach 15.
YouTubers from like YouTube something else or something it is like always take forward
So it's 8 o'clock at night and we're still cycling. Another 2 or 3 miles to find our campsite, I think, in Tentsmuir Forest. We've done 34 miles and we're looking to pitch the tent somewhere. Nanny Mary's just coming back from having looked at a possible site in the trees just over there. Okay, so our camping spot has been found just over here. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Merlin. Happy birthday to you. I think it's day 14.
Is it? What day is it? What day of the week is it?
Sunday.
Sunday. No, day 13.
Day 13. Crime scene investigators.
That's a mosquito.
Yeah. Look, there's no way.
I think that's blood of a human.
That's probably my blood from
Or
a
a
mosquito.
mosquito.
Because I squished it and slid across the roof and red.
Porridge is just about to be served, okay?
So,
Stirved. It's a combination of serving and stirring. Beach 17, near to Carnoustie Golf Club and Golf Course. Just started to rain as we're about to put the tents up. We're at East Haven and on a sort of a car parking area with a green, and yeah, get the tents up and get some food on. So we got the tents put up in the rain and we're just starting to cook, and just while we're doing that we had the local residents come over to tell us we couldn't camp, that it wasn't allowed with the Angus bylaws, which are not published, not written up. So we've convinced them that actually we're staying anyway, and we're not going to move the tents at this time of night.
Read the document managing problems in outdoor access or whatever produced by the Scottish Council, and they haven't
So
done.
unless some major laws are overturned, people can camp here.
The police could have a word with us if we were being noisy or littering or digging holes or lighting fires or anything that was actually unsocial. But we're doing none of those things, and so
Legally,
the police wouldn't be bothered. They'd be just like, no.
Look at this.
pudding PogChamp.
Strawberries, trifle. So rather a damp start to day 14. It's raining, but there's a glimmer of some light up there. We're just getting the tents packed down and then we're gonna make some breakfast.
Now tell me so, does that or does that not look delicious?
That looks delicious.
Now we're gonna be hot.
Yeah.
So last night we camped at a picnic area at East Haven, and we got approached by two women who told us that wild camping wasn't allowed there, and appeared to be residents. I'm speaking on behalf of the council, and they could clearly see we were cycle touring, and we explained what we were doing, and we were tired and hungry, and the tents were already up, which we'd got up in the rain. I was cooking dinner for some tired, hungry people, and I think that helped possibly diffuse the situation, but they were still adamant that wild camping wasn't permitted, even though we believe legally under the Scottish access laws we were in the right. They didn't have any signage for bylaws noted. All they had was a sign up saying no overnight stays related to the car park, which is probably the best the council were able to do for them to dissuade people generally. But legally we were allowed to camp, which is the great thing about Scotland. And we wild camped the previous night, and we're probably going to have to wild camp tonight, mainly because there are very few actual paid campsites. We stayed at the one Pillars of Hercules 3 nights ago, and we'd probably welcome one tonight in this rain to get somewhere where we could get showers and things like that. But there are just a few caravan parks, and that's about it. New game.
Oh, come on, 5 seconds now.
A bit higher. It will take here.
That's not now.
There.
So I'm here at the National Slope Running Championships.
I'm in the lead.
The present champion in the lead is Sol,
Right here.
right there,
This point.
which I estimate being approximately 2.5 meters up the slope. The contender has now taken off his trousers. He's still wearing shorts, fortunately. Oh,
He's got longer
That's
legs.
a new line.
But I'm taking off more weight.
Oh my
No.
god, he's going full 8. No, he's
I think this is going to end in tears.
Next thing you know.
Envisaging full body rash.
He's SC096.
Pathetic.
Well, it's the first one of those we've seen.
And this hole, which is basically
So we're at Montrose train station, and we're going to see if we can book tickets ahead from Aberdeen to Newcastle to get us home at the end of the journey.
We've got tickets. Fortunately.
Got to get 3 different trains.
Yeah, 9:04 gets us in at 1:27. The 11:01 gets us in at 3:30. And the 1:15 gets us in at 5:22, so it's really quite spread out for the day. And then we
Travelling in pairs,
Oh my god.
so an adult with a child for 3
Out
different
with a child on
journeys.
each one.
There's only a maximum of 3 bikes per train, and one's already booked on each of the services, so we've got to make it 3 different trains. We've got to change in Edinburgh, and it's around about a 4.5 hour journey to get back down where we've cycled from, and it's going to cost £285 between us with a rail card, and with 3 of them being children prices. So yeah, quite an expensive, complicated journey back down to Newcastle. Day 15, and we're camped up from last night at St Cyrus Nature Reserve. We've got the cliffs behind us and buzzards and possibly a peregrine up behind. A bit of an eventful night. Sol was sick and vomited a couple of times in the night. Ended up in the tent with Rachel and we dealt with the vomit. And now we just had rain in the morning, so we've had a slow start and we haven't got so far to go today. So we're just taking it easy and starting slowly.
You're not playing with full
Sol,
back,
however, seems to have made a good recovery and is now still back to his magic tricks.
Do a split.
Don't I need to
Put it in there.
No.
We need to get to Inverbervie. Pretty good.
Got the hotel in Aberdeen booked.
One single bed, one double. It's Dunatar. It's been on my list for ages.
So this is Rachel's to-go list,
Black Moss Pot for Wild Swim.
and one of them is Newcastle, where we're hopefully getting to tonight.
I'm in my lowest gear, it's not low enough.
Brutal hill to start the day. So, started to rain. Nasty bit of fast road here in the rain. Not the best bit of the route. So the weather outside is not looking too enticing.
Sodden. Utterly sodden.
13 miles to go.
13. How far have we gone?
Not very far at all, basically.
That was nice.
Well, you might lose some of them.
Look, I've got a backward wheel.
Oh, it's broken actually.
Oh, got a broken spoke.
On that one?
Broken spoke, my friend.
Out.
One side?
Yes, Mum.
This spoke is why we say don't drop down curbs. And take it very easy on bumpy tracks. You broke this spoke.
Oh, they're stalking me. I said that one day they'll become a beef burger. And now they're after me.
Be careful. Be careful, you.
I can't be careful. Look, I'm being careful. I'm being careful, Dad. Look.
There's the sign for it. Newcastle. Wow, that's pretty dramatic, isn't it?
Oh no, we'll be heading back to probably about 7 o'clock.
Oh man, I feel like I didn't get to come back.
Oh, wow. Wow.
The dolphins! Right, give me your ring. Bloody binoculars.
Dolphins!
Yeah, they're dolphins.
Dolphins!
There's about 6 of them.
Tonight's tea, shepherd's pie.
Sort of shepherd's pie.
I think you'll find it's a very good shepherd's pie actually, Merlin. It's the morning of day 16 and we've laid siege to Demotta Castle, which is standing proudly on a headland out there. Camped up quite late last night and it was actually a surprisingly long, hard ride in the rain. Not our longest distance, but it felt difficult. Sol, what have you found?
A 5-leaf clover.
Spread them out so we can prove it. Count them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Genuine 5-leaf
what does it mean?
clover.
That there will be deep fried Mars bars.
Heading down to beach 19.
19, maybe 20. I think it's 19 though. I've lost count at this point, but I think it's 19.
One of our first pebbly beaches, really.
I think it's our second, I think.
In a walk thing here which goes.
Go to that one. Go to that one. That one's number 1.
What does it say, Sol?
Birthday the world famous deep fried Mars bar.
Oh,
Deep fried Mars
deep
bars.
fried Mars bars, chips. Oh, do you want to get the ketchup, Sol?
Oh yeah, ketchup.
Oh yeah.
Looks all melted and gooey on the inside. I can see how that got world famous. Yummy.
Is that the verdict?
Calorie counts.
That's good.
What do you think, Mary?
I don't know. It's a bit weird.
Beach 20. So you do different things on a cycling trip, like playing charades on the beach in the rain, it seems. People are finding it hard today. It's day 16 and it's basically, I think, acquired fatigue from cycling every single day for the last 15 days. But we're not planning on going too far today, which is the fortunate thing. We've only got about 20 or so miles now to get to Aberdeen, our final destination. So we can leave that till tomorrow. We've got to get there tomorrow. We'd like to get there in plenty of time. But I think we're going to start looking for somewhere to camp anywhere from here on in, really. Which is going to be a little bit tricky today. We have to be a bit creative. There's a lot of farmland and it's finding somewhere discreet, even though we're allowed to wild camp in many sort of uncultivated areas, etc. We want to find somewhere where we're not going to cause any disturbance.
Down here, turn right, turn left. And she's there on where the hill from. We're here now, so down here. I assume that's up there, right and left. It's one of those houses just over there.
You can see where they're going to, really.
Yeah.
So we've just struck lucky. We were stopping at a farm to ask whether we could stay there for the night and camp. And a lady pulled up in a vehicle and said, "Are you looking for somewhere to stay?" And she lives at a farm 1.5 miles up here and has said we can stay with her. Last night camped out on a farm about 17 miles short of Aberdeen, and as you can probably hear, it's chucking it down with rain outside.
It's absolutely miserable out there. But earlier we did get to finally eat deep fried Mars bars.
Oh yeah.
I would do it again.
You recommend them?
Yes, I recommend deep fried Mars bars.
Morning of day 17. Oh, cock-a-doodle-doo.
Final day.
It is, and yeah, that'll be our final victory ride into Aberdeen. I think we've got about 17 miles left to do.
Yep.
So not a long day. And yeah, we've got a hotel booked for tonight, so it'd be nice to return to some civilization. We've been camped out for a couple of weeks now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, so what are you doing? Rach?
Getting his first GCSE result.
Yeah.
Click exam results, obviously.
Merlin getting his GCSE result for his environmental management GCSE.
Where's it say?
There, you missed it.
A star.
Well done. Top mark.
I thought I would.
A star.
Wow. Well done, Merlin.
Well done.
I thought I would. I was getting A stars in the mock papers I did before.
No, we thought you would. I'm just glad you did. Well, boy.
How many days in a row we had Porsche now?
A few.
I got my A-level results whilst I was on holiday in Scotland. I think that
Thank you. Celebrate 3 pizzas. Cheers everyone, congratulations.